All right. So last week we ended our lessons on this point, correct? Yes, Wichita?
I
Wichita?
cannot see your screen, teacher.
Oh, you cannot see my screen. Did I share my screen? Oh, maybe not yet. Yeah, okay. All right. So last week we ended our lessons on this slide, correct? Correct or not? Can you see it now, Wichita?
Yeah, teacher, I see it now.
Okay, so now I read the questions. I want you to read the answer. Number one, which prediction did they discuss?
Uh, wireless telephone, uh,
Sukkot,
secret newspaper, color, photograph, ready cox, mail, fast traffic within the city, electric light, and growth of football.
Number two, what does Dr. Blavanik think about the future of traffic in city?
It's likely that all traffic will be below ground or above ground level.
Okay. Number three, what is Professor Ken's prediction about traffic in new city?
There will probably be subway, uh, uh,
Hmm? System,
system or overground
ground, monorails.
monorail, and it's likely there will be a car-free zone.
Okay, likely there will be a car-free zone. Number four, how might we grow vegetable in the future according to Dr. Blavanik?
Using natural light without fresh water.
Okay, number five, what the professor can say about the global population?
It will grow very fast in the next 100 years.
Okay, thank you very much. So the next slide here is the transcript that you listened for this exercise last week. So right now, there's only 6 students in the class, so we can wait for them by just listening to what we learned from last week. Okay, here we go.
3.1. I have with me two experts, Professor Keene and Dr. Blavatnik, and we're going to discuss predictions made over 100 years ago by the American engineer John Watkins. Professor Keene, what did you think about John Watkins' predictions?
They were amazingly accurate. One of his predictions was wireless telephone circuits will cross the world. This sounds very similar to the internet. And Watkins made the prediction before computers and just after the invention of the telephone.
That's right. He also predicted newspapers will publish color photographs of an event 1 hour later. We can do this now with digital cameras and news websites. But in 1900, this was an extraordinary thing to predict.
Absolutely. What other things did he write about?
Well, he also predicted ready-cooked meals.
And today we buy ready-cooked meals from supermarkets.
Yes, that's right. Watkins believed that we would buy the meals from bakeries, which is very close.
Indeed. So, Dr. Blavatnik, are there any predictions Watkins got wrong?
Well, he predicted all fast traffic within the city will be below ground or above ground level. I think traffic here means any kind of fast transport, rather than just cars. He probably meant trains and buses as well.
So he was partly right.
Yes, he was. Subway systems in big cities mean that a lot of traffic in Watkins' sense is underground. However, it is unlikely that all traffic will be below ground or above ground level in the future.
I think you're right about cities that already exist, like New York and Tokyo. I think they will have some traffic running at ground level, but for new cities that we build in the future, we will probably use subway systems or overground monorails. but it is likely that there'll be a car-free zone in the centre of big cities.
Good. OK. Can we look at the next prediction? Powerful electric light will speed up the growth of vegetables.
This is another amazing prediction. Artificial light is used in greenhouses.
And what about the future? Will we use electricity to grow vegetables in the next 100 years?
No, we definitely won't. It's a waste of electricity, basically. There are some cutting-edge companies that can grow vegetables in very hot areas without fresh water, and that only use natural light. It's a very efficient system, and in the future, it might be the main way we produce fresh vegetables.
Yes, that makes sense. We probably won't have enough electricity to heat or light greenhouses in the future. I'm sure that the global population will grow so fast in the next 100 years, we'll only use natural resources like sunlight.
And we will definitely use fresh water more carefully. Water will be our most precious and important resource in the next 100 years. With the right technology, it is possible that there will be enough water for everyone.
Some areas may actually run out of water if climate change continues. As weather patterns change, some places may not get any rain for years, so we really do have to...
All right. Thank you very much. So this one we listened maybe 2 or 3 times last week, and this is just only a review for you. So today we are going to study grammar. All right. Uh, we learned from last week. We were talking about predictions. Okay. John Watkin predictions in 1900 here. What was going to happen in 2000, year 2000, so 100 years. So what we learn about grammar, it is also about prediction. All right. So right now we have A, will probably, B, probably won't, C, definitely won't, and D, will definitely, E, may, F, may, G is likely, H is unlikely, I is impossible. All right. So I read for you again. Will probably won't, definitely won't, will definitely, may, is likely, is unlikely, is possible. Okay. Helen, can you read again, please? A until I.
Yes, sure. A will probably, B probably won't, C uh, definitely won't, D will
Definitely.
E
Definitely.
definitely.
Yeah.
A teacher.
Okay. Oh.
A
Quick. Uh, my. You can read.
A A my F may C is likely, A is unlikely, E is possible.
Okay, thank you very much. Now they want you to put A until I here on the scale line here. All right, on the line here. So we know it. This one impossible 0%. All right, and this one possible 50%, and this one certain is 100%. So in the middle here there will be 75%, and in the middle here there would be 25%. All right. Okay, so we want you to put this A until I on the scale here. So you can see they give you one example, definitely one. So definitely one, 0%. So definitely one opposite what? Opposite will definitely, correct? Definitely, one and will. So if this one 100%, so letter D is 100%. Hello, can you follow? Hello, everyone. Okay, thank you very much. So if you can follow the rest, I want you to do it by yourself. You have 4 minutes. I want you to think about them, and if you make all the answer correct, that would be great. If not, that's okay, right? I just
Teacher,
want, yes.
Teacher put it water.
Put what? What do you mean? Put letter. Okay. So Wichita, you can see here. This is the line. Yeah. The scale we call scale line. So the scale here, it is you can have a look at this one 0% from 0% to 100%. When you make prediction, you believe it's 0% or 100%. So 0%, they give you one example. Let us see here. Definitely one. I give you one more example. So this one opposite will definitely. So will definitely would be 100%.
I can understand.
Okay, how about will probably won't may where 25%, 50%, or 75%. So I want you to do it by yourself. Okay, now I change the time. So you have 7:51. So 4 minutes to do it. Okay, please do it right now. We will check the answer at 7:51. Thank you. Oh, sorry, not the one, not the 151, so 131. Oh, what happened? We check the answer at the 131. I think I got problem with my eyes now. Okay, can we check the answer together? Okay, so now letter A will probably, where is it? Yeah. Okay, I don't need to call your name. Please share the answer if you have. Letter A, 0%, 25%, 50%, 75, or 100%. Yeah, can you 50%? Okay, will probably 50%. If you have different answer, just give it to me, all right? I will write all on the board here. Okay, how about probably one? Probably one here.
0.
0%. Okay, 0%. Okay, how about might?
50.
50. How about may? Yes. How about may?
52 hả?
52. Okay, how about is likely? Is
Um,
likely. Okay, just guess.
oh, 75.
75%. Okay, how about is unlikely?
Likely 0.
0%. So letter H. Okay, how about is possible?
50.
50%. Letter I here. Oh, let pip. So 25 no. So we have 0%, 25%, 50%, 75, and hundreds. And you have the answer here. Okay, so now look at my answer. Oh, sorry. Okay, let's look at the answer here. You can see here. 0% only letter C. All right. And 25% we have BH. Okay. And 50% we have I, correct, no A here. A not correct, your answer. And L no here, so we have AG here. And D we have, and we have no J here. So now I sum up for you. 0% definitely one. Okay. And 25% we have B, probably one. H is unlikely. 50% we have E, what is it? May, we have may, and we have is possible. 75% we have A and G. So A will probably, G is likely. 100% only one. Letter D will definitely. Any question with this one, everyone? Hello? Hello?
Hello, teacher.
Do you have question?
No, teacher.
Okay, so let's go to the next one. The next one, you can see here. Actually, we have the answer for you. And we have, but this one we have K, right? You see K, we have L, and we have J. I want you to pay attention to that. So K, L here, from here. So let the J 100%. J is 100%, right? I am sure X will. Okay. And letter K, you can see here. I don't think X will. So K is 25%. I think X will. So I think X will here, letter L is 75%. So this one is 100%. This one is, letter K is 25%. And this one is 75%. Okay. So these are the answer of the scale. Because once you guess, you need to know. Example, you say that you say what she might She might become a millionaire, for example. Millionaire. She might become a millionaire. And one student said, oh, she will, oh, sorry. She will definitely become a millionaire. Okay, so there are two sentences. They are almost the same. She might become a millionaire and she will definitely become a millionaire. But you look at my here, my 50% only, right? My 50% only here. So you believe her, you believe that she's going to become a millionaire 50%. But she will definitely here 100% here. So you are sure that she's gonna be a millionaire. So this is about prediction in the future and tell you the degree how much you believe in it. All right. We have three more as phrases or okay from this grammar. We have likely, unlikely, and possible, which you have to take note. So you see here it is likely. So for this one, it is likely that there will. So will after it is likely that subject and then will. Okay, and it is unlikely that it is unlikely subject and then will. Okay, it is possible that it is possible that subject and then will. So you see, these are things that you have to note. Only likely, unlikely, and possible. You start with it is. But for the other, like will probably, probably won't, definitely won't, will definitely, may might start with the person, start with the subject, right? He, she, it, I, we, you, they, John, for example, the project or whatever. So that you have to take note. Okay, so this is the explanation on this slide. If you have any question, you can ask. If you don't have, we can continue to the next exercise. Do you have questions? Yes? Hello? Wow. Hello, guys. Questions or not?
No, sir.
All right. Thank you very much. Okay, if you don't have question, let's go look at the answer. Look at the exercises. Exercise 4. Read the sentences and write a second sentence with a similar meaning. So we have number 1 until number 10. They want you to write the second sentence which have similar meaning to the exercise here. So now you see we will definitely. Okay, so the keyword we will definitely. Yeah, we will definitely prevent malaria by 2050. So how can you write a new sentence start with I am and have the same meaning with the first sentence? So you have to look will definitely. Now, if you go back to our exercise, will definitely, okay, will definitely, where is it? Letter D, right? Will definitely. All right, so letter D here is 100%. J also 100%. So where is J? J, I am sure. So start with I am. You get it? So, and then this one start with I am. So you say, I am sure we will prevent malaria by 2050. You just add something like that. So here, from here, what you delete from the first one, you delete definitely, and you begin with I am sure. I am sure here the same with definitely. Just change that, your sentence is correct. Okay, number 2. People will probably grow taller in the future. Will probably. So you see will probably. And this one we start with it is. All right. So let's look at will probably from our previous lesson here. So will probably, where is it? Oh, letter A. So you see letter A, right? Will probably. So whether A is 75%. So A we have J, G and L. Look at G. G is likely and L start with what? I think. So is likely start with it is. So I think number 2 would be likely. It is likely that people will grow taller in the future. So for this one, we don't change anything from the first sentence, but only the word probably delete out. It is probably. Okay, do you understand what you're supposed to do with the exercise, everyone? Hello? Yeah? Nimol, what did you say?
I'm not sure.
You are not so sure. Not so sure about the exercise here? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Okay, do you have textbook with you?
No, sir.
You don't have textbook, that's why you don't know. Because you have nothing to see. Because I cannot put everything on the slide here. You see here, we start from here. Start from here. So you have to remember this. Will probably, probably won't, definitely won't, will definitely, may, is likely, is unlikely, is possible. And the answer we put on the scale line. Okay, when we say definitely won't means 0%. Okay, when we say will probably, this is 75%. All right. And what we say here, K, L, and J here, I am sure X will, I don't think X will, I think X will, and the way we use only three, right? Three notice. The way we use likely, unlikely, possible, we start with it is all, and then plus will here, subject and will. And there are two examples for you here. So I give you, I repeat this example again, Nimol. Hopefully you can follow. The problem, you don't have a textbook. I cannot put everything on the same slide. So if you don't have textbook, it's hard for you to follow me, it is difficult for you to follow me. So look at number 1 again. Number 1, we want you to rewrite the sentence. Start with I am. Write it again. Start with I am. So will definitely. See, will definitely. So you look at this one. Will definitely is letter D here. Will definitely. So when we say will definitely mean 100%. So when we look at 100%, oh, will definitely 100%, and J, I am sure, also 100%. And the sentence want you to start with I am. So you just say I am sure we will. Then you delete definitely here. I am sure we will prevent malaria by 2050. Number 2, will probably. You look at will probably letter A. So when you look at here, we have G and L. G here is likely, and L, I think. Okay, I think X will. But if you look at what they want you to start, they want you to start with it is. If you want you to start with it is, L cannot be used. We use G, likely, because you see likely here start with it is. It is likely that subject plus will. So you can see it is likely that people will grow taller in the future. Is it okay now, Nimol?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Uh, I don't know whether you did the screenshot or not. If you don't have textbook, it's really hard for you to follow me because you need to take a lot of notes. And this skill is for manager, because once you work in a company, if you are a manager, you need to know how to make prediction. You need to know how to write the report, and you have to show them how many percent. Okay, do you believe in your prediction? So you use all these kind of phrases. Okay, now I want you to do this exercise by yourself. I think I can give you around 10 minutes. Kamli, anyone, anything to say? I see you turn on your microphone.
Oh, sorry, sir. Nothing.
Okay, so is it okay this exercise for you, Kamli?
I don't know, sir. Wait, just look a second.
Oh, what happened? Did you listen to me? Oh, what happened, my student? Ratana, Vijita, Helen, Sujin, Srinod, Rumkut, Rumku. Are you okay?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, thank you very
Yes,
much.
teacher.
Yeah. Okay, so you please do it. We will check the answer at the 156. You have 10 minutes, okay? Please do it slowly, and try your best to do it. Don't just, okay? You don't do anything. I don't know. I don't do anything. I don't read. You are not a student then, if you don't read, if you don't do, if you don't think, you need to do it. Okay, thank you very much. Check the answer at the 156. Okay, so now time is up. Let's check the answer together. Okay, number 3. Who volunteer, please? Anyone want to try? Okay, please start. Nimol.
It is unlikely that the Earth will cool down in the next 50 years.
It is unlikely that the Earth will cool down in the next 150 years. Excellent. Okay, number 4. Anyone volunteer?
Yes, sir.
Okay, please. Number 4.
I am sure that it won't be a colony, colony on Mars in my
Lifetime.
lifetime.
Okay, I'm sure there won't be a colony on Mars in my lifetime. Okay, very good. Number 5. Anyone volunteer? Hello.
Teacher.
Okay,
Number
please.
5. We may be possible to fly from New York to Tokyo in less than 2 hours.
Okay, perfect. So you can say we may, but you can delete possible here. We may fly from New York to Tokyo in less than 2 hours. Okay, number 6. Volunteer, please. Hello. Don't worry, mistake, no problem. Okay, so I may call you. So start with headline. Headline number 6, please.
Will probably, teacher.
Can you read the whole sentence, please?
Teacher, what is
Oil reserves.
oil research will probably that oil research will run out by 2050.
Oil reserve will probably that oil reserve. So oil reserve here becomes subject here already. So we only say oil reserve will probably run out. So you can delete this one. Sorry, I make more. Uh, oil reserve will probably run out by 2050. Number 6 and number 2 the same. You can look at number 6 and number 2 here. All right, Helen?
Teacher.
Okay. Okay, how about Sochin? Number 7. Okay, so I will call Sumbaratana.
We probably won't find intelligent life on another planet.
We probably won't find intelligent life on another planet. Very good. Okay, number 8. Samratana.
Chào cậu. It is might bring new paper disappear.
Disappear. It is my no, if you look at our sentence here, our lesson here, we don't have it is my, we have only it is likely, it is unlikely, it is possible. Yeah, so there is no it is my. So what is it? May here. If you look at may here, you see may, the keyword is may. Now if you look at our lesson, so may 50%, and I, it is what possible here, it is possible also 50%. So the number 8 here, it is possible that print newspaper will disappear. Okay, this is the answer. And if you look at this one, and our lesson here the same. It is possible that subject and then will. Okay, subject print newspaper. So right. Okay, it is possible that print newspaper will disappear. Okay, number 9. Nimol again. Nimol, can you do number 9? Okay.
Con,
No. Yes.
I try. There is. Oh,
There is. Okay, you see, it is possible. Mean may or may, right? So you say the may or may. You can choose one. Be a direct train line between the UK and China. Yeah, very easy because you have to delete this and put in the middle here. So there is a subject. So there might be other reference. Okay, number 10. I am sure cars will become hand-free. So I'm sure 100% we use with will definitely. So car will definitely become hand-free. All right, so we finished this all. So now let's read together again. And for this exercise, you may not be able to understand now. Okay, one in the afternoon or at night, you can practice do them the more. Just just look at the exercises and write down the sentences. Don't try to look at my answers here. Okay? And if you do it, you're gonna improve, you're gonna learn a lot. If you don't, believe me, you are going to make the same mistake over and over again. Okay, so now I want to practice the conversation. Let's with Sambat Ratana. I read the exercise, you read the answer, okay? Okay, now we go. Let's
Yes,
start number
teacher.
1. We will definitely prevent malaria by 2050.
I am sure we will prevent malaria by 2050.
Number 2, people will probably grow taller in the future.
It is likely that people will grow taller in the future.
Number 3, the earth probably won't cool down in the next 50 years.
It is unlikely that the Earth will cool down in the next 50 years.
There definitely won't be a colony on Mars in my lifetime.
I am sure there won't be a colony on Mars in my lifetime.
In the future, it might be possible to fly from New York to Tokyo in less than 2 hours.
We might fly from New York to Tokyo in less than 2 hours.
Number 6, it is likely that oil reserves will run out by 2050.
Oil reserves will probably run out by 1520.
1520, 2050.
2050.
Number 7, it is unlikely that they will find intelligent life on another planet.
We probably won't find intelligent life on another planet.
Okay, number 8, print newspaper may disappear.
It is possible that print paper will disappear. Print newspaper will disappear.
Number 9, it is possible there will be a direct train line between the UK and China.
There might be a direct train line between the UK and China by 2100.
Oh, I forgot to say. Okay. Number 10, I am sure car will be hand-free.
Car will definitely become hand-free.
We read definitely, not the definitely. Okay, thank you very much. And for this exercise, if you are not so sure, you can watch the video again because after the lesson, I will upload it on YouTube for you. This is one thing. And second thing, I want you to practice at home. You know, redo them. See whether you can do it correctly or not. So now let's go to the next one. So the next one here is listening. Okay. Number 6, listen to 3 professionals talk about their future. Make a note of the answers to the questions in the table. So there are 3 uh, professionals here, 3 workers. The first one, Julanda. The second one, Dimitri. And the third one, Haruka. And you have to listen and answer 3 questions here. Question number 1, will you buy your own house or apartment? Question number 2, will you have more than one child? Question number 3, will you work until you are 70? Okay, so the questions are very simple. The first one, buy a house. Second one, have more than one child. Third one, work until 70. So you have one example from Yolanda, the first question. So probably one. Yolanda probably won't buy her own house. How about Dimitri? How about Haruka? And question number 2 and number 3, please listen and complete the table here by yourself. You're gonna listen for 2 times. So before you listen, do you have any question, everyone?
No, teacher.
Okay, thank you very much. If you don't have a question, now let's listen. I will play 2 times for you.
3.2.
So, Yolanda, do you think you'll ever buy a house or apartment?
Well, I'm living with my parents right now, and I'm trying to save enough money to rent my own apartment. Most people where I live rent. Property is so expensive. So I probably won't buy a house. How about you, Dmitri?
It's the same situation in my country. Houses are too expensive. For me, a house costs 10 times my salary for 1 year. So I don't think I'll be able to afford a house until I'm in my 40s. I'm 25 now, so that's a long time to wait. But who knows? It's possible.
And what do you think, Haruka?
I'm married and my partner and I are saving to buy a house. So we might have enough money in about 10 years' time. But it depends on house prices. They may go up or down. No one really knows.
It's the same with the economy. Some people think it will get better. Others are sure it will get worse. So it's really hard to plan anything long term.
How about family? Do you have any plans?
I want to have a family, but I probably won't have more than one child. These days, it's very expensive to have children. Education, clothes, food, everything costs a lot of money. How about you, Dmitri?
I love kids, but I don't think I'll have a family. And you, Haruka?
We'll definitely have more than one child. But I'm working now and I'm still young, so I probably won't have a baby just yet. Also, I'll probably quit work when I have a family, so I need to save up first.
Will you go back to work?
It's unlikely. People expect you to look after your family and for the husband to have a career.
How long do you think your husband will work for?
Probably till he's 65.
I'll probably work till I'm 70.
I'm sure you'll be rich and famous before then. As for me, it will depend on our financial situation, but I'd like to finish work before I'm 65. So it's unlikely I'll work till I'm 70.
Okay, so now let's listen again.
3.2.
So, Yolanda, do you think you'll ever buy a house or apartment?
Well, I'm living with my parents right now, and I'm trying to save enough money to rent my own apartment. Most people where I live rent. Property is so expensive. So I probably won't buy a house. How about you, Dmitri?
It's the same situation in my country. Houses are too expensive. For me, a house costs 10 times my salary for 1 year. So I don't think I'll be able to afford a house until I'm in my 40s. I'm 25 now, so that's a long time to wait. But who knows? It's possible.
And what do you think, Haruka? I'm married and my partner and I are saving to buy a house. So we might have enough money in about 10 years' time. But it depends on house prices. They may go up or down. No one really knows. It's the same with the economy. Some people think it will get better. Others are sure it will get worse. So it's really hard to plan anything long term. How about family? Do you have any plans? I want to have a family, but I probably won't have more than one child. These days, it's very expensive to have children. Education, clothes, food, everything costs a lot of money. How about you, Dmitri?
I love kids, but I don't think I'll have a family. And you, Haruka?
We'll definitely have more than one child. But I'm working now and I'm still young, so I probably won't have a baby just yet. Also, I'll probably quit work when I have a family, so I need to save up fast.
Will you go back to work?
It's unlikely. People expect you to look after your family and for the husband to have a career. How long do you think your husband will work for? Probably till he's 65.
I'll probably work till I'm 70.
I'm sure you'll be rich and famous before then. As for me, it will depend on our financial situation, but I'd like to finish work before I'm 65. So it's unlikely I'll work till I'm 70.
Okay, so now let's answer the question together. Number one, will you buy your own house or apartment? Yolanda, Blivon. How about Dimitri?
Possible.
Okay, it's possible or possible. Okay, how about Haruka? Yeah, no answer for Haruka. Hello, Ratana, you don't have the answer for Haruka or
Yes,
don't
I don't
have.
have answer. now.
Okay, so if you don't have answer, do you want to listen again?
Yes, child.
Okay, I will play again for you.
3.2.
So, Yolanda, do you think you'll ever buy a house or apartment?
Well, I'm living with my parents right now, and I'm trying to save enough money to rent my own apartment. Most people where I live rent. Property is so expensive. So I probably won't buy a house. How about you, Dmitri?
It's the same situation in my country. Houses are too expensive. For me, a house costs 10 times my salary for 1 year. So I don't think I'll be able to afford a house until I'm in my 40s. I'm 25 now, so that's a long time to wait. But who knows? It's possible.
And what do you think, Haruka? I'm married and my partner and I are saving to buy a house. So we might have enough money in about 10 years' time. But it depends on house prices. They may go up or down. No one really knows. It's the same with the economy. Some people think it will get better. Others are sure it will get worse. So it's really hard to plan anything long term. How about family? Do you have any plans? I want to have a family, but I probably won't have more than one child. These days, it's very expensive to have children. Education, clothes, food, everything costs a lot of money. How about you, Dmitri?
I love kids, but I don't think I'll have a family. And you, Haruka?
We'll definitely have more than one child. But I'm working now and I'm still young, so I probably won't have a baby just yet. Also, I'll probably quit work when I have a family, so I need to save up fast.
Will you go back to work?
It's unlikely. People expect you to look after your family and for the husband to have a career. How long do you think your husband will work for? Probably till he's 65.
I'll probably work till I'm 70.
I'm sure you'll be rich and famous before then. As for me, it will depend on our financial situation, but I'd like to finish work before I'm 65. So it's unlikely I'll work till I'm 70.
Okay, so right now, do you have the answer for Haruka? No? Okay, so Haruka might. She might buy a house. Okay, number 2. Will you have more than one child? Yolanda.
Probably one.
Probably one. Yeah. How about Dimitri?
It's unlikely.
Okay.
Unlikely cho.
No? No answer? Okay, definitely one. How about Haruka?
Will definitely.
Okay, will definitely. Okay, will definitely. Number 3. Will you work until you are 70?
Unlikely.
Okay, it's unlikely. How about Dimitri?
Probably.
Okay, probably will. And Haruka?
It's also unlikely.
Yeah, it also unlikely. Normally when you do it, use it in the sentence, it's different from short answer. For short answer, you just say probably will. But when you say in the sentence, I will probably, correct? Okay, so this one I'm not going to play against, and these are the answer. We don't know about our future, so they also don't know about the future. That's why they use different answer, like probably one. This one, 25%. It possible, 50%. Might, 50%. Correct? Probably one here again, 25%. Definitely one, 0%. Right? Definitely will, 100%. Okay, so it depends on you, how you answer the question. It tells you how much you believe in it. Okay, so now before we have a break, I'm going to play one video for you. This video, it is about the future, what is going to happen in the future, and hopefully you get inspired while also listening to, to the grammar focus. The sentence that they use in the video describe what is going on in the video. And I don't have question for you. You just watch for fun, interesting video clip, building a new cities in Iraq. And there's a lot of sentences that you should pay attention on as well. Okay, here we go. Just watch. All right.
What will life be like in the future? Where will we live? How will we travel? In the United Arab Emirates, they're building a new city that might answer some of these questions. Masdar is a walled city 17 kilometers from Abu Dhabi, the capital of the United Arab Emirates. British architects Foster and Partners designed the city, and the Abu Dhabi Future Energy Company is in charge of the Masdar project. They both believe the city shows us what life is likely to be like in the future. They say that the city will probably become a major business hub. It will have excellent amenities, state-of-the-art buildings, and integrated infrastructure. In fact, there are already several global institutes in the city. There's the International Renewable Energy Agency and the Masdar Institute of Science and Technology. The city's planners think that in the future, around 40,000 people may live in Masdar. Another 50,000 people will probably commute from other areas of the United Arab Emirates. Masdar is in a very hot location, but the city's design will keep it cool. The streets will be narrow, so they will funnel like breezes, and there will always be shade from the surrounding buildings. There probably won't be any cars either, so there won't be any heat from traffic pollution. Visitors to Masdar will have to leave their cars outside the city's walls and take public transport. They'll take the personal rapid transport system. This system will use small pods. People will get into a pod in one of the city's stations, choose their destination on a touchscreen, and travel along these magnetic tracks. The design will be safe, easy to use, and good for the environment. But most people will travel on foot. The city will be designed to encourage walking. There will be lots of stairs, and there won't be many lifts. And because it is unlikely that there will be any cars, there will be lots of space for pedestrians. The city will be clean, green, and energy efficient. The Abu Dhabi Future Energy Company won't complete the project until after 2025, but they are sure the city will be a great place to work and to live.
Okay, thank you very much for these sessions, and you can have an early break. We're gonna come back at 9:30. 9:30, sorry, 9 and 10. Our second break. All right, please enjoy your break. 9:10. We start our second session. Okay, everyone. Bye bye for now.
Bye, sir.
Okay, bye bye and enjoy your break. Hello, rung cú, one bye bye.